This is dedicated to the young black male. This is dedicated to the young black male.
Young black males are in trouble, from drugs and violence in the streets to lonely and broken homes. In life, there are two paths that the younger generation are given to take: the path of greatness and the winding path of destruction and hate. Along those paths, there are three destinations: the cell block, where we see almost half the black community today, young or old; the classroom, where most people are trying their best to make something out themselves, but are in a constant battle with a system set up to see their failure; and last and most terrifying, the cemetery, where more and more black males will end up if we aren't given the help we need. We are not hoodlums. This is not what people are calling a sudden riot. This is a rebellion, an uprising, a call for help. Welcome to the young black male in America.
Man, I think it's crazy nowadays. Brothers being killed, low kids.
They need help. They really do. They need more positive male role models.
Bad people getting killed for no reason. People getting popped in the dumbest places, like a tattoo place. You hear somebody getting shot. Tattoo place.
Very sad.
Very sad? Why is that?
Very, very sad. Because they don't get their education. They turn to the streets.
The young youth need to get it together out here, you know what I mean? And stop the bullshit, stay in school, get an education. So that's what it's at. I feel, man, with everything is growth. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the guidance we had back in the day, so I can't really fault the youth, even though I'm not that happy with the way things been going out here. But what can I expect when they ain't got nothing to follow?
I think what has been snatched away from us, to go back to the origin again, which is slavery, your heritage, your culture, your identity. All right, so brothers have to ask themselves what we call fundamental questions of life. Question number one, who are you? Question number two, are you really who you say that you are? Question number three, are you all that you should be? Question number four, where are you going? Question number five, how are you going to get there? So if you don't know who you are as a brother, it's kind of hard to know anything else.
Basically, it's like trying to dig ourselves out of a hole that we was already in, you know? And I don't know, it's just hard, you know, to try to make it to the top of, you know, the top of our, well, we all gifted, we all got gifts, you know what I'm saying? And to make it you know what I'm saying, where we should be, you know, it takes a little longer now, you know, a little bit more effort and, you know, experience and education, which is, you know, it's hard to get these days. Everything is misconstrued, you know, everything is not what it seemed to be. They say it is what it is, but it's not what it is. It's not what it should be.
Yes, Kunjufu talks about in the book, if you go and visit first grade classrooms, you will see young black males who are energetic. They're sitting in the front of the room, they're hyped, they're ready to learn and so forth. Something happens to them by fourth grade. Many people have done this research, it's clear. By fourth grade, you begin to see them become less energetic, less engaged, they begin to detach and so forth. And in fact, Kunjufu's making the argument that that's when they first began to drop out. You know, young people can't drop out legally until they're in ninth grade. But his argument is we really are losing them as early as fourth grade. And it is an absolute fact that when states are planning the number of prison beds and cells that they're going to develop, they look at fourth grade reading scores. So it's not a particular test that they're looking at. This is a national phenomenon that we're talking about.
I went to prison when I was 13 years old, you know, for a murder, you know, and I went to prison for a very long time. I was convicted of murder at the age of 14, and I served 16 years, 9 months in prison. While I was in prison, you know, many trials and tribulations, many hardships, family dying, you know, friends, you know, absent out of my life.
Neighbors angry and city leaders wondering how to ensure Charlotte is a safe place to visit.
Wanna know what it's like to be a young black man? living in today's society. Listen up. A-Z-L-Z.
No money, no job, what you gon' do? When you a young black male trying to get through. Job hiring, but you don't get paid, cause to them you are a statistic.
The police tell us that they were alerted about a threat that was going around on Facebook throughout the day about some big fight that was going to take place at East High School after school. Now, Rochester police tell us they did send officers to the school, but nothing happened. Now, this afternoon, we were driving along East Main Street, and we did see large groups of kids walking towards downtown and Liberty Pole, and scores of police cars whizzing up and down East Main Street. This was about 3 this afternoon. It looked like kids were walking from East High School towards downtown.